What's up, everybody? It's your girl Vibing with Nick, and I'm back again with another late reaction video. Let's get straight off into this video, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, hit that post notification bell so that when I upload, you know that I've done so. Come on, guys. This reality show, the Queens of R&B, has been given SWV and Escape. It has been given drama, drama, drama. I wouldn't be surprised if they offered the girls another season. It's just supposed to be an exclusive, but Mona did her thing with this because she pulled out some things that was true. I believe to be true, allegedly true. I believe it to be allegedly true. N- For me, when I say allegedly, is to back myself, make sure that I'm saying it allegedly. That about the $30,000. So we're gonna get off into that because we got off into that, and they never did say whether they did or if they didn't. Um, and guys, I'm trying to stay consistent. So my empty nesters and nesters, bear with me. I'm in school. I'm at the Ultimate Medical Academy online, and I'm doing my trying to get my associates in medical billing uh, uh, and medical billing and coding. So, I got a lot on my plate, but I'm trying to get y'all these videos, try to crank them out. Uh, Sometimes I just find myself falling asleep, and I just have to just take a break, sleep a little bit, and then get back to my assignments, and then get back to what I want, what I really love doing. And I think this is kind of like my outlet to just speak on it, talk about it, So let's get off into it because if my sister, which similar things have happened to me regarding, when my mother passed. So I can kind of understand where she feels. Somebody gets your check, gets the checks, and then they endorse it in your name, and they write there your name on the back of the check saying that you endorsed it over to them, and then you got crooked practices that does that. So I can kind of understand. I just wanted to speak on it because everybody's saying how she do that. She her sister. All she have to do is know how to sign her name. That's it. That's all. That's all she had to do is know how to sign her name. Yes, know how to sign her name. That's it. That's all. Um, and allegedly, let me say that again. Allegedly, um, allegedly sign her name, or him allegedly sign his own sister-in-law's name. She don't have to know about it. All she had to know is that, hey. So, I just feel like you know this whole thing about the money situation, and it keeps coming up, and it's gonna keep coming up until he say or she say, "Well, yeah, sis, he got your money," you know, and let's not get it twisted, cause he's in the blogs for cheating on allegedly cheating on his wife. Tasha K got the interview. Y'all, if y'all want me to go and review that, let me know down off in the comments because this man is whole out here in a 28-year relationship and messing with this woman head, telling her he gonna leave his wife Tasha, allegedly leave his wife for her, and she's believing it, and she didn't she's gonna pay for what she's done because she's killed a precious soul, you know, that it didn't have nothing to do with it, with them messing around. And for me, I can't say she's KID'd. Let me go back and restate that again. She's taking her own child's life through whatever means, the A the AB word abortion, and we know that that's KID and KING and KILLING and the the children that she had that was gonna be his offspring. So, and he's allegedly told her to do so, and she said he didn't, and he called her and said he really didn't think she was gonna do it, just playing with her mind, all sorts of kind of things, saying just being an old dirty rat of a man, you know what I'm saying? So for me, I wouldn't me personally, his wife would have just had to find out. Cause me getting rid of my seed, cause this is yours. You went half on this child too. You really did. You went half on this child too. And a man tell me to AB my child, ABORT more my child. No, I'm disabled, and guys, I had my baby. I wouldn't let my child go. No, that's not what we not gonna do. I wasn't giving my child up, giving my. It was God who sent me the child. So I just have to speak on everything that I can speak on, that I know off the top of my head, because she said it was alleged text messages, allegedly for 5 years. Tasha just kept scrolling and scrolling and scrolling, and this man is on her show saying it ain't happen. It didn't happen, but we gonna get y'all comment down below if y'all want me to go and really critique her video about it, and let me know if y'all want me to go on her live, buy the live. 'Cause she wants you to buy it. It's $12. Um, cause Rocky, she get, oh, it's not all, because Rocky's dirty. He's been sleeping with, allegedly sleeping with other women. It's other women. And I'm saying, oh my God, if you came from over there with our kid, I always was, one saying, I don't know this to be true, allegedly R. Kelly did all these things. If you came from over there with him, sir, you probably done some stuff. Sir, you probably done some stuff. You didn't done some stuff your wife probably even know you done. And she just holding, catching your back. So, yeah, it's a lot, guys. It's a lot. He done so much of these things. And I said to myself, this man, he done too much. Like, well, we gonna get off into that, but y'all comment down below if y'all want me to go and, critique that live, and then the one she did on her channel that she dropped about the phone call. If y'all want me to come and react to, I can't put her on my screen, but what I can do is kind of give you bits and pieces of the conversation, but I'm not gonna give you everything because he was all over the place, guys. So we gonna get off into the stuff that happened last week. I couldn't bring it to you because I had so much to do to get out this other class. So bear with me. So I'm going clue y'all in and update y'all because I've been, saving these things and putting them back. So let's get right off into it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, hit that post notification bell so that when I upload, you know that I've done so. Let's get right off into it, guys.
Her, no, I was not having any intention on having beef with Tamar. Okay, that was not my intent. My plan was to just say hey and keep it pushing. She what she did not say to you guys was she had already unfollowed me on social media. She did. Yeah, I know she has you guys thinking that I was upset about the Dish Nation interview. That was not what my issue was. My issue was that after the Dish Nation interview, she actually went in her story and reposted the person that I was having a problem with or whatever, or past problems with. She reposted them and put like "you ain't gotta steal from nobody" or some type of comment on her story, as if what I was saying was a lie, which is what I had a problem with. It was like the person that I'm having an issue with, he's not even talking about this. So why are you involving yourself in our business? And why are you doubling down on it in your story if it's just about, you being interviewed on Dish Nation? So to be clear, it had nothing to do with Dish Nation. I know all those blogs and all those interviewers going to ask us uncomfortable questions, and I get it. You know what I mean? That was not my problem. When I saw her, my intent was just to say hello, keep pushing. I said hello. She wanted to know why I didn't give her extra. And at that point, that's when the conversation happened. Y'all clearly see that I have no problem of saying my side to any story. So that's why she and I started having the conversation in a hallway with a whole bunch of people. It was clearly two women trying to talk out an issue that they were having. And nobody was interrupting. People were walking by. It was like 30 people that walked by during the course of this conversation. Some parts of the conversation was very aggressive as far as the way we were talking to each other. Some parts were, calm because we were trying to really work out whatever the issue was. Tamar and I, yes, we had words. When I first saw her, no, I was not having any intention on having beef with Tamar. Okay, that was not my intent. My plan was to just say hey and keep it pushing. What she did not say to you guys was she had already unfollowed me on social media. She did. Yeah, I know she has you guys thinking that I was upset about the Dish Nation interview. That was not what my issue was. My issue was that after the Dish Nation interview, she actually went in her story and reposted the person that I was having a problem with or whatever, or past problems with. She reposted them and put like "you ain't gotta steal from nobody" or some type of comment on her story, as if what I was saying was a lie, which is what I had a problem with. It was like the person that I'm having an issue with, he's not even talking about this. So why are you involving yourself in our business? And why are you doubling down on it in your story if it's just about, you being interviewed on Dish Nation? So to be clear, it had nothing to do with Dish Nation. I know all those blogs and all those interviewers going to ask us uncomfortable questions, and I get it. You know what I mean? That was not my problem. When I saw her, my intent was just to say hello, keep pushing. I said hello. She wanted to know why I didn't give her extra. And at that point, that's when the conversation happened. Y'all clearly see that I have no problem of saying my side to any story. So that's why she and I started having the conversation in a hallway with a whole bunch of people. It was clearly two women trying to talk out an issue that they were having. And nobody was interrupting. People were walking by. It was like 30 people that walked by during the course of this conversation. Some parts of the conversation was very aggressive as far as the way we were talking to each other. Some parts were, calm because we were trying to really work out whatever the issue was. Tamar and I, yes, we had words. When I first saw her, no, I was not having any intention on having beef with Tamar. Okay, that was not my intent. My plan was to just say hey and keep it pushing.
Okay. So y'all heard what I heard. You know, the in regards to the Tamar situation, listen, I got something to say about that, and I do, and I'm gonna say it, and I'm gonna keep it pushing. First of all, she aligned herself in she aligned herself into something that had nothing to do with her. Second of all, you should have did what Eva said. You should have said no comment, and you should have kept it politically correct. That's why I said a lot of these people that's coming up now, they need immediate training. Now, Tamar, granted, Tamar is our age. She should know this. She didn't have some type of media training. They have always told her what to say. You got handlers. People tell you don't speak on this, don't speak on that. She knows what to do, but yet she goes and she does the opposite. Here's my thing. I I love Tamar's voice, but some of the things that she says is wrong. That's why let's keep it real. Allegedly, they had words. The way she putting it is she's spinning her own narrative. Kandi not gonna lie. She got too much to lose to lie. Let me tell you something. She about her business. She about her coinage. She about making that almighty dollar. She not finna go and lie because she got so many brands and different odd things out here because that's why she stepped into her own speak on it and she spoke on it. Let's not get it twisted. She was wrong. Oh girl was wrong. Stay out of their business. And then I didn't like how she was coming to this man rescue. This man did not need you to come to his rescue. You have a whole fiance over there. Go rescue him. And then you pulled up on her. And then you wanted the rah rah, the extra. She didn't want to give you extra because of what you had put out in the blogs. That's right. Nobody ain't gonna want to fool with you like that and you putting their name out there like that. I'm sorry. Y'all, I get overly exaggerated, Now, I get overly agitated. Excuse me. There you go. I get agitated when I see people trying to stand up for men that could stand up for themselves. You know, Tamar, she wants to make it seem like, you know, she like like everybody say, she like to throw those stones and hide them hands, baby. But see, when them people come with their hands and they stones, and they throwing them right back at you, then you trying to dodge them. Nah, cause like she said, you double down on what you said because you knew it made your friend mad, you know. And then you started unfriending people because people didn't want to be. You started unfriending people because you didn't want them to go on that show, The Real. And then you said you was a journalist. You're not a journalist. That's why everybody laughing at you. You were on a Emmy nominated show, but you were like a television personality. That's what you were. A journalist is like Michael Strahan. It's like Whoopi. I call those when they talk about everything, government and stuff like that, and they got people on the panel that could potentially go off into different realms. You can't do that because you don't know how to talk, baby. Girl, don't get it twisted. See, I'd have to read Tamar. I love me some Tay Tay, and I'm a Tay Martian. You know what I'm saying? But I just don't like how she manipulate stuff to make it seem like, oh, she the victim all the time. She do that allegedly. So let's get right off into what Todd has to say. I know I'm starting this in the middle, but I'm gonna let it go on again.
That I'm like, yo, I've never had a problem with Tamar. We've always been cool. Even if my wife got a little tiff with her, I ain't had no problems with what they were dealing with. I see her out as love, hugs, whatever. So I'm like, yo, let's go talk to Tamar and just clear this shit up. Because my vibe is when the fellas are around,
Mm-hmm.
the energy is more calmer with the women. Like we can kind of help them talk on another level instead of arguing. So when we walk over towards her, I guess she see me and homie ain't arguing, we ain't fussing. We walking over there like grown men, and we just had a discussion and everything is cool. She start flaring and cursing, and for me, I'm not dealing with that shit. So I told him, I was like, yo, bro, you got that? I'm out, and I walk away. And that was it. Nobody checked me, and you can see it in his statement. I looked embarrassed. I don't even know what embarrassed looks like, but shit, I ain't have nothing to be embarrassed about because this was between them. So all I'm saying is, me and bro spoke man to man, and it was cool. And I'm thinking it's done. You know what I mean? And I prefer that. I prefer we talk man to man. This right here is not necessary, but I do gotta, say my side, and that's what it is. So I'm walking towards the side of the stage. I see homie, but the crazy thing is, I've seen this dude out in Atlanta. Like I've seen him I go to this spot called Tribeca, Whiskey Mistress. So when I see him as a familiar face. I didn't know it was her dude, so I go dap him up. And then he's like, yo, I'm with Tamar now. I'm like, okay, cool, cool. He was like, yo, she told me that something happened. I'm just trying to figure out what happened. So for me, his tone and his energy is mad calm and cool. It's on some grown up shit. We talking like two grown men, so I'm not thinking this is a big deal thing. So, because after I see all of this stuff, I threatened her, I tried to fight her. Now, homie would have been coming a little differently if
You
he.
didn't see nothing. What are you talking about?
No, I'm just saying what we've seen that she's saying now.
Oh, what she's saying?
That I tried to threaten her, I tried to fight her. Homie's energy would have been much different. So, homie wasn't coming with no type of negative energy. So we basically gave each other the same energy. He gave me calm and cool. I gave him calm and cool. So I explained to him what happened. The same story you heard. I told my wife, no, come on, man, let's go. You know what it is, da da da. Homie ain't have no problem with it. And then I went on to say, yo, I've always been cool with Tamar. I've never had a problem with her. I explained to him what happened, da da da, yo, they were getting in this heated argument. It started escalating. I told my wife, yo, let's go. You know what it is, man, let's go. Leave this shit alone. Homie, he didn't have no problem with that. He didn't buck up like, yo, why you saying, you know what it is. I never said that to her. I said that to my wife, and that was it. So then after that, I'm like, yo, I've never had a problem with Tamar. We've always been cool. Even if my wife got a little tiff with her, I ain't had no problems with what they were dealing with. I see her out as love, hugs, whatever. So I'm like, yo, let's go talk to Tamar and just clear this shit up. Because my vibe is when the fellas are around, the energy is more calmer with the women. Like we can kind of help them talk on another level instead of arguing. So when we walk over towards her, I guess she see me and homie ain't arguing, we ain't fussing. We walking over there like grown men, and we just had a discussion and everything is cool. She start flaring and cursing, and for me, I'm not dealing with that shit. So I told him, I was like, yo, bro, you got that? I'm out, and I walk away. And that was it. Nobody checked me, and you can see it in his statement. I looked embarrassed. I don't even know what embarrassed looks like, but shit, I ain't have nothing to be embarrassed about because this was between them. So all I'm saying is, me and bro spoke man to man, and it was cool. And I'm thinking it's done. You know what I mean? And I prefer that. I prefer we talk man to man. This right here is not necessary, but I do gotta, say my side, and that's what it is. So I'm walking towards the side of the stage. I see homie, but the crazy thing is, I've seen this dude out in Atlanta. Like I've seen him I go to this spot called Tribeca, Whiskey Mistress. So when I
Okay, so basically, y'all get the gist of what Ty said. Here's my thing. He said the right thing. He said, he rolled up on him at a establishment. And shout out to the Candy Bears fan page for this content. This uh that she did. She broke it down in pieces for us so we can understand what was going on and did it by segments. So shout out to the Candy Bears fan page for this content. She is a content creator. I believe she's one of Candy's friend, because I've seen her on her page. If I'm not mistaken, I think she really knows Candy. But because she steps in, and when she stepped in and she got with Tamar. The real Tamar is Sting, and she knows how Tamar is Sting does. And then she was like, "No, it proves that you was lying." She said what she said. Talk your ish, ma'am. You know your friend, and you know these ladies, and you know these ladies is being catty. Just like I'm gonna speak on the SWV girls too, because those are my girls too. But y'all were wrong too. Y'all are wrong. Y'all, it is no camaraderie in the music business no more. I ain't never seen, if you come at TLC, them girls was so tight. If you seen it in that movie, she said, like Chili, uh, Kiki said, she told them girls, you don't know what you talking about. Walk away, walk away. And I don't blame them. You have to take up for your sister in these groups. You know what I'm saying? They not nowadays. You not taking up for your sister, your brother. You know what? Them men, they know what it is. These men groups, they know what it is. They get into that paper out there. These girl groups, y'all so freaking catty. Y'all don't know when y'all passing up a bag. Y'all passing up millions of dollars on these tours now. Cause guess what? People want to see that real R&B ish. We want to see real rap, real. So that's why I'm not getting it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get back to what Ty had said because he rolled up on old boy. Let me get back to him and let me finish wrapping up what I was saying. But my whole thing is he rolled up on him like he said at this establishment allegedly. Whiskey Mistress was the place. He said, "Hey, I'm with Tamar now." That's what um Jr. said. Jr. said that's her man, Tamar man, her fiance, whatever. Hey, I'm with Tamar now. She told me something went down, something transparent. That he being transparent, he using his transparency skills. What went down, they hashed it out, whatever, but, and it was it. You know, it was, yeah, they had that little altercation that went down. He said it wasn't none of that. He said that they had said he seen somewhere where it was said that he was embarrassed. He was not embarrassed. He did the same thing. Yes, he probably did do what Peter did and said, "Hey, you know what it is." You know, he probably did, but he was probably see the way they trying to make it seem like, oh, he bucked up to her. He didn't buck up to her. Peter bucked up to Pam. Not Pam, Lord, forgive me. Peter bucked up to Candy and said that. Todd did not say that. He had his back turned. He's like, you know what it is. Let's go. Let's go. He was trying to get his girl out of there so she wouldn't do that. They got too much money invested in all these different things they doing. Bedroom Candy. They got the restaurants, Blazing Seafood. They got OLG restaurants. They got Broadway shows that done been out and been one at least two of them behind their belts. You know what I'm saying? She trying to get it all. She trying to be one of them ones up in there that get the Tony, the Oscar, the Grammy, and the a Golden Globe. I think that's what it is. Whatever it is, it spell out a word, so I'm gonna have to go look for it. But yeah, so I'm just saying, she's trying to get all of these things, and she don't need none of this. See, Tamar thinks she thinks she the best singer. No, the best singer out of your mama's girls is Tay. It's not Tamar Tay Braxton. It is Tony. That's why all you other girls had to go do other things and get other businesses. That's why y'all was backgrounds to Tony. I ain't trying to be cause I'm gonna keep it real. That's why y'all was backgrounds to Tony. Tony was the blow in the family. She was the blow. She was the golden voice in the family. Yeah, y'all came after her, but your ex husband was managing her too. So let's not get it. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know. Cause see, I can go back. Cause see, I'm a Tony fan before I'm a Tamar fan. I'm sorry. So let's move on before I had to say, before I had to say something that I shouldn't say. Y'all, if y'all hear music, that's the reason why I don't have it. Cause I need to be able to.
Come on with his fake news, like fake news. Y'all, he ain't checking nobody. I don't know why y'all sitting up here believing that. Miss me with the BS, okay? And then your contestant on your show, on your dating show, he want to come on with his fake news, like fake news. Y'all, he ain't checking nobody. I don't
Okay.
know why y'all sitting up here believing that. Miss
Okay.
me with the BS, okay?
Okay.
And
Jr.
then
ain't check
your
nobody.
contestant on your show, on your dating show, he want to come on with his fake news, like fake news. Y'all, he ain't checking nobody. I don't know why y'all sitting up here believing that. Miss me with the.
She's talking about Jr. right there. What I said. He ain't check nobody. He ain't. He ain't check. Listen, I believe that men know what battles to choose and what not to choose. Ty hang with some real gullies in Atlanta, and I'm gonna name one allegedly. Ti, y'all know Ti don't play about his family. Ty family, his Ti's kids is his nieces and nephews. Just like with Candy's kids, they Ti's and Tiny's nieces and nephews. These like sisters. Why in the hell you want? Why in the hell you want to go up against a like somebody like a Ti or something like that? Come on, man. Tamar needs to have several seats, like I've been saying, cause she gets off into too many things. Yeah, this is the one where
Looking at
she.
it like, I mean, she's an amazing singer, but for
Yeah.
you to sing so great and the only time people really want to talk about you is because of you beefing with me, then that's a problem. Sis, I
Mhm.
think you need to be working on promoting your music, not promoting your drama with me. Wait a minute! She got a whole new single out. Y'all need to please talk about her for that. I'm like, Lord, I guess I'm the promotion team. Please talk about her for that and not talk about her because of she beefing with me. Oh, and this is another thing. Okay, back to the part about my husband. This is the part that really almost made me do a full speak on it where I was like, ah. Me and my non-singing ass gonna keep on singing, bitch. She was all online this week calling me a Billy Goat saying I can't sing. But for me, I'm looking at it like, I mean, she's an amazing singer, but for you to sing so great and the only time people really want to talk about you is because of you beefing with me, then that's a problem. Sis, I think you need to be working on promoting your music, not promoting your drama with me.
Mhm.
Wait a minute! She got a whole new single out. Y'all need to please talk about her for that. I'm like, Lord, I guess I'm the promotion team. Please talk about her for that and not talk about her because of she beefing with me. Oh, and this is another thing. Okay, back to the part about my husband. This is the part that
Yes, she did say that. Now that was reported that she did say that y'all are using her for headlines, and y'all are. Y'all are. Y'all basically are. You know. And let's keep it real. Tamar then linked up with I believe that they friends. I'm not gonna say allegedly because I believe that Coco and Tay are friends, but I don't believe that they was friends like that. You know, I ain't never seen them on no pictures together or nothing like that. But then you don't have to be. I don't have no friends with my friend, with my best friend either. That's not to say that we're not friends. Okay. What I'm saying is that I've never really just seen them around like that. Not like you was hanging with you. You wanted to be around Kandi. And as well, I would have thought you and her would have did some business together because you know Candy got the hot hand. You got this little album out now, but I ain't heard it being on billboards. Tiny Daughter's on the billboards. Candy's been on the billboards. They other song that they did off DVSN that went number one, if I ain't mistaken. And yes, they did sell 7 million worldwide. Yes, they did. And let's just keep it G. I'ma keep it G because SWV did sell 20 something odd million records worldwide. They was in their hiatus. They known worldwide. They known worldwide. You go over there, you heard an you go over to Thailand, you heard an Escape. You heard the voices of Escape. Here's my thing. I don't care if it was top billing, no billing, or split down 7 ways. I don't care. Y'all should have been able to come together as girls, as women, and not be catty girls and do this show for the people because we deserve it. We need it. We need that. You can't, I'm just saying, y'all comment down below if y'all think they should be able to work something out. I think they should because we do need an SWV and an Escape tour. So let's get right off into some more of this.
And all of this stuff, trying to make him seem like he does physical abuse. Like I've been like as if I'm in an abusive relationship. I was like, first, what? That is not anything that you're supposed to play with. People, you should not play with abuse of women. You know what I mean? Physical abuse of women. I've never been in a physically abusive relationship. I've never been in that experience. You know what I mean? But my heart goes out to women who have had that experience. I know she has said that she has had that experience. So why would she try to make that as shade or read to me to make up like I've been in an abusive relationship? Like now that was low. That was deep and yeah, sis, like that was too much. Like you was doing a lot right there. A person who's been through physical abuse should not be using that as like for something people could joke or laugh about. Okay, I'm done with that. Moving right along. When she said the thing online about
Okay, now I'm gonna piggyback off what Candy said. Excuse me, y'all. I'm moving around because you got to when you've been sitting long. I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I've been in a mentally abusive relationship. I've been in a physically abusive relationship. Mentally and emotional abuse is bad. Physical is when they get tired of cussing you out and ridiculing you and putting you down and making you feel less of yourself. Yeah, trust me, can't Todd is not doing that over there. He's not doing that. Yeah, Todd is not doing it. Todd is not putting his hands on this girl. She is not doing any of that such nonsense. He is not. What I feel like Tamar is very jealous. I feel like Tamar is very jealous of Kandi because Kandi has the hot hand. She's always in the news, so you gotta make her look bad, y'all. They gotta make her look bad for some reason. I'm for certain that's what they have heard. They trying to make her look like I heard look bad. You know what I'm saying? But you can't make a person like her look bad. That's why she said she's had a number one gospel album. I stay prayed up. You know the song I couldn't play a while ago. That's why I be trying. I be saying Lord knows I don't want to get copywritten because I had to go back and start over. Cause she got that all through her. She has that all through. Okay, so we finna talk about this right here. This is the one I wanted to play.
Whose voice is leading on half the hits that is your claim to fame. That you've ever been on, which is just kicking it, is the voice that you've been clowning or that you're clowning in your videos. I'm cool. I can go back and forth with other people about, or I don't even go back and forth with them really, but other people can try to make jokes about my voice or whatever. But me and you are in a group together.
Mm.
We supposed to make money together. We supposed to hit the stage together. You've been hearing my voice all these years as you making money off of it, right? But you on your video trying to make jokes about my voice. The same voice whose has accomplished more than you with your amazing voice that you try to put out there that you have. Like I've been
Mhm.
on other hits that's bigger than you. I mean, oh, and honestly, and I know y'all be trying to say it's an ego thing. I only bring up accomplishments when I have to feel like I'm defending myself. Let's be
Right.
clear. I've already had a number one Billboard gospel single. Kandi. I'm gonna post up this picture so you can see me, not Xscape. I have was number one gospel chart when it came out. Yes, my voice. I've had a number one.
So this is my thing. Like she said, that song that she did, and that was the I heard the remix. I only heard the first version. The second version with Marvin Sapp. Oh, I see why the song went number one. You know, their voices together was was everything. It was giving everything gospel. Tasha, I hope you got your money for that what you did because you turned around and let's not get it twisted. You turned around. You sold your team out for some coinage, which you could have been getting them same coins. I feel like when I was saying, I was telling somebody, I said, I feel like you have to be called to sing the word of God, to be a preacher of the word of God in your ministry. I feel like that. I really do. I feel like your voice is anointed. I feel like her voice is anointed by him. But if you was not called, if he did not say, my child, I want you to go and give this voice to the world, like CC Winans, like Shirley Caesar, if you was not in there at first, like Ty Tribbett, like Kirk Franklin, you see Kirk Franklin, he infused it. You know, he like a hip hop pastor. So my thing is, I feel the same way. You have to be called. You have to be called to sing the word of God, to give it to him the right way, to spread God's love the right way. She is not doing it. Tasha and her husband, and it's mostly her husband. I feel like that's driving her. He's always wanted her to go solo, cause he didn't want her to split her money 4 ways no more. So let's just keep it real. Let's just keep it real. He didn't. He wanted that. He wanted that cool whatever they was getting 3 4 million. He wanted that. Oh, they got some money for that. Trust and believe.
attendance, and this post was circulating on Twitter. Now, Carlos had posted on his story, "My bitch is back" at Tamar Braxton. Then Tamar turned around and said, "My friend at Carlos King, who don't have to steal nobody's nothing. I love you." Then the next thing you know, it was revealed that Kandi was still following Tamar, but Tamar was no longer following Kandi. So now everybody is on the internet talking about this situation, basically talking about the fact that Tamar was coming for Kandi and basically threw shade at Kandi. But then now that it's circulating and the Dish Nation video is now going around, there are blogs reporting on the fact that Kandi and Tamar have some kind of beef. Now we see that Tamar did unfollow Kandi after the post that was put up with Carlos King, and now we found out that Kandi has now unfollowed Tamar. So now the neighborhood talk. So the other night she did a show and Carlos King was in attendance, and this post was circulating on Twitter. Now Carlos had posted on his story, "My bitch is back" at Tamar Braxton. Then Tamar turned around and said, "My friend at Carlos King, who don't have to steal nobody's nothing. I love you." Then the next thing you know, it was revealed that Kandi was still following Tamar, but Tamar was no longer following Kandi. So now everybody is on the internet talking about this situation, basically talking about the fact that Tamar was coming for Kandi and basically threw shade at Kandi. But then now that it's circulating and the Dish Nation video is now going around, there are blogs reporting on the fact that Kandi and Tamar have some kind of beef. Now we see that Tamar did unfollow Kandi after the post that was put up with Carlos.
Now let's talk about that. See, I find this real funny because, and it's real funny because Tamar, she knew what she was doing. She knew that when once Candy found out, got wind that she was saying these things on Dish Network, she knew she was gonna be livid, very upset. This man took, allegedly, and shopped it around a version of a girl group because he said he was fascinated with girl groups. Y'all go over there. He said he loved girl groups. He probably would have done. See, this is my thing. See, Coco got on there. He could have done y'all like that. He said he was fascinated with girl groups, allegedly, and he probably could have shopped y'all bio around unauthorized bios. They can do that. They don't have to have y'all input. And Jermaine was gonna sell off on y'all music, cause he owned y'all music. That's what I'm saying. You don't know what kind of business deals that these men own these labels and they own y'all masters can do to y'all. Same for you man these managers. They can shop around deals too. So let's not get it twisted. It's a funny, this music business is a funny business. It's funny and it's fickle. One day you up, one day you down. And I think I'm gonna try to find Eva's response because she made some good points too. And let me see if I can't find it. I know I saved it. Mm, no, it's not up there. I'm gonna keep talking until I find it because I know I saved it. And y'all know that Akbar, Tony, uh, Tamar's, I mean, Candy's cousin, Akbar, got into it with Coco, uh, online. And, they had words. So, and it wasn't good. Here's my thing. Here's my thing, y'all. I don't know if I got that. I hope I did. Y'all, I tried to save it. Cause I really wanted to speak on what she said. Uh, let's see. Let's see. If it is, it's down. It's down further, y'all. Hold on. Y'all bear with me. Bear with me. But I didn't like the fact that I don't like the fact that Akbar had went in like she did on Coco, because it wasn't giving. Okay, I don't. Yeah, I don't think I thought I saved it. Oh well. So basically, Eva was saying that she was saying something about the interview that Tamar had did also, and that you know Tamar she shouldn't aligned herself. She shouldn't have aligned herself in the middle of Carlos and Candy. She should have just said something different. But that's not Tamar. That's not it, Tamar. That's she's not that type of person. She's gonna create drama, and this was only to get people to buy her record. I'm gonna be honest, and put her on top. I'm gonna keep it real. It was only cause you see she haven't said nothing this week. She been quiet ever since she said what she said. So here's my thing. You quiet now cause that album out, or that single, or whatever it is that she had out. She's quiet. She's very quiet. And I'm gonna tell y'all why she's quiet, because she's single handedly, cause she's in the public eye. She's in the public eye. So she can sit back and let everything come her way. That's supposed to come her way. I don't think that people should be able to capitalize off of this kind of drama in a music or nothing or anything. You know, it should just be based on the music. But Tamar, she can sing, but she ain't better than her sister. I know some other singers that can sing her up under the table. And I'm just gonna keep it real, and I'm gonna keep it like that. That is what it is. And I mean what I said. I'm not finna even play her. I say some stuff, but I don't want to play her. I don't want to critique. I don't want to react to nothing that she said, because I really don't. And this whole thing about the let's go back to the storyline and the top billing and this last episode. It was all about the who gonna get top billing, and they ended up because, again, Tasha says we can just do co-headlining and then talk to the group. But here she is again. She gonna make the decisions for the group. Why? Why? You basically done signed a deal with Motown. You done signed a deal with Motown. You got your coins by yourself. You know. So it is what it is. So yeah, that part. Um, but yeah, y'all comment down below. What do you think we're gonna get out of this? This is Queen's R&B. This is a mashup of everything that happened in the news. Um, the Queens of R&B and SWV, they're at it. You know, they getting ready for. I think this is episode 5. We finna go and look at on Sunday, and then we have one more, and that's the big reveal show. They saying that they're not gonna Akbarv. I mean, she invited Lily. Kandi invited Lily on speak on it. Lily said she won't do it. Coco has said that in an interview that Carlos King did with Coco. And if y'all want me to, like I said, if y'all want me to go and get the Tasha K, comment down below. Go look at that video. React to it. I can't, like I said, I can't play her voice because I can't play. Well, I can play a smidgen of some things that she said that her and Rocky talked about, but I can't put her up on my screen only because it's her content and she will come after you, so we're not gonna do that. But I will do some bits and pieces. But I will be picking out certain points that he said. So if y'all want me to do that, in addition to that, do y'all want me to go and react to Carlos King's interview with Coco? Now I believe I don't think he does the whole thing with the, but he may, because he knows what this YouTube coin is. So, um, but I'm probably gonna do his the same way. I'm probably not gonna put him up on the screen. You probably just hear me react to the voice of it. Um, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do it. So, again, just comment down below what y'all want to see. Well, if y'all want to see those videos, like, comment, subscribe, share. Hit that post notification bell so that when I upload, you know that I've done so. Till next time, my empty nesters and nesters. Peace, guys.